What fears are you ready to release, or maybe even what you're being called? Hello, my name is Jen Gilchrist, and I love giving intuitive readings and guidance for those who are on their spiritual path and journey to align with their higher path and purpose. I'm starting with the Carolyn Meese archetype cards, and these are ones I've been using decks I have not really used in a long time. So I'm excited because these definitely came out very clear. So let's look and see what the guidance is. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow if you like these types of messages. We have lots of intuitive oracle readings, channeled messages, and support for navigating your spiritual. Okay, so this is saying, so this is sharing. Okay, so what I'm hearing about this card is that it has to do with not allowing the opinions or judgments of other people to weigh you down, right? Not allowing, not, so this has to do with letting, like the fear of approval is kind of what I would say is it comes down to at the core. You're ready to release the fear and approval of needing the fear and approval of others. Now, I think as human beings, we always desire love and connection and relationships where we're feeling seen and accepted. Absolutely. But this, I think, speaking to many of you who are not limited to, but feeling called to share their gifts in the world, a lot of times have some visibility first. And that's what you're ready to let go of. So letting go of, not of needing everybody to approve of you, whether that's family or whether that's naysayers that might leave snarky comments. These are hard to read. I need to read what else it says here. Ability to experience life through stories and symbols. Okay, so another thing is, this can be about gossiping. I don't really see this as like you're a person who gossips, but if you have been or been finding yourself, I would say even another way it could look is like complaining about other people, complaining about other things like outside of yourself. That could be another way that this could be interpreted. But mostly what I see is this is about visibility. This is about not needing the approval of others. This is about shining your light, sharing your message, sharing your story, so that you can both, it's healing for yourself when we do this, right? But it's also supportive and inspiring for others. So, glasses on. Okay, so this is femme fatale. It says, so okay, fear of money and power. So this, what I'm feeling from this card in particular, is this is about releasing the need to control or money fears or money patterns or limitations that you might have. So what fear are you ready to release? The fear that you're not fully supported by your gifts, the fear that you maybe you've just been, and this does, I feel like there's a lot of people watching this that are definitely feeling called to be of service with their gifts in the world and want to have or do have a business that's based on being of service. So if that's you, and this is about letting go of the fear or letting money be the motivator. And I don't really think that anybody's motivator is money. However, we do need money, right? We do need money in this 3D world to exist. It's part of the agreement that we have going right now, and it will be for a while, right? So we have to get our money relationship worked out as a part of our spiritual path, I believe. And what this is opening up to is more receiving, more flow. So when we're contracted about money, or if we're using money as our motivation, or we're feeling scared and we need to do something out of motivation of money, it doesn't always bode so well. But when we align with with our path, with our gifts, and of course there's some strategy around it, and of course you're doing and offering a service, and money is going to be an exchange, but it's like doing it from the perspective of that. But for here, I feel like most about releasing money blocks, right? Opening to that flow, knowing that you're supported, opening up to the ability of just allowing life to flow through you, using your gifts and your energy to trust the process. So part of this is also like releasing the contraction and opening up to receiving and being in flow. Now we need our masculine and feminine energies, sure. But when we're trying to control or dictate exactly how a certain amount of money is going to come in, that's when we often start to block the flow of energy, and then it doesn't work well. Whereas if we just stay holding on to that vision or that truth that we are creative beings, that we're always provided for, that we can create our own reality, and that spirit is always guiding and protecting us, and part of our service to the world is meant to be compensated, and that's okay, right? That is sort of the direction that I see here. So the next one is what I feel for this card is you're ready to release any like feelings or aspects of codependency that still might be lingering or escapism, right? So this could look both ways. So for some of you, this could be like releasing codependency in your relationships, or maybe if it's showing up in your business of over giving more than you're taking, or not being paid in balance. Maybe you're being called to release limitations about how, maybe increasing your abundance, increasing what you feel your worthiness is, right? That could look like increasing your service fee, right? Um, this is about codependency. It's about releasing that, any codependency. And anywhere that you may have been just sort of numbing out. So for some of you, this is also could be interpreted as getting distracted or not making the time or spending the time and energy on things that light you up and bring you joy. It looks like what you're coming into a space of as you release these fears, as you start to align more with your higher path, your higher purpose, you're going to get the passion and zest for life again. Your purpose is always going to be the sign markers getting into alignment with your higher path and purpose is joy, it's passion, it's creativity, it's inspired, it's exciting, it feels good, it feels fulfilling. Something you'd probably want to do for free, but of course, you're not meant to do it for free. You're meant to serve on a high level scaled way, in which case, the money is going to come back in, but that just gives you the opportunity to donate or to support causes that that you want to. So this is about getting out of escapism or putting your head in the sand or not taking action on something, instead getting back inspired with your passion, your excitement, and following those as your motivator for how you're showing up to serve, and then the money will follow. Then everything gets to expand from there. And I think that there could be a fear of, of like, when we are as empaths and sensitives, if we don't have good energetic boundaries, that could be part of this as well. Then we feel like we have to be responsible for everybody else's energy, in which case we'll say we want more clients, but then we put the pedal on the brake and the gas at the same time, and then nothing really happens. So it's clearing any fears about having to take over responsibility for people, right? Whether that's in your family, in your life, or in your business or in your work that is not actually serving. 'Cause it's not serving you, it's not serving them. It's actually creating a codependency, which is not allowing them to grow into their higher. So those are some of the things and patterns that are showing up. Let me know if that resonates with you in the comments below. Please subscribe, like, and share this with your friends or community if you feel this is beneficial. I love to bring lots of intuitive insights each week through channeled messages, intuitive teaching for highly sensitive and empathic who have gone through an awakening, looking to align with their higher path. And you can check the description for many different ways in which I support people. All right. I can just tell you too, through digital courses, through live group programs, through um, retreats, sacred retreats around the world. We have some really powerful sacred spaces in the world that I love taking. All right. Bye for now.